What is a secret that could ruin your partner's life? I walked in on my husband humping my favorite pillow. I'm gonna keep this nice and short. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel disgusted, but I also think it's funny. I had come from work on a break around 6:20 p.m. and he had messaged me that I should have my dinner at home because he had cooked and my house isn't far from work and it's only a 20 minutes drive without traffic. My break ends at 7 p.m. When I opened the door I was met with a beautiful sight of candlelight dinner, a table filled with flowers and food. My heart filled with joy. He was wearing a black suit and holding tulips, my favorite flower. What's the occasion? I asked him, and he replied with, "Can I just spoil my wife?" He said, kissing me. I smiled and kissed him back. He then led me to the dining room table and we prayed together and dug in. After about 20 minutes we were done and I was packing my bag to go back to work. He then hugged me from behind, kissing my neck, and from the way he was kissing I could tell he wanted more than to kiss, but I gently pushed him off and said, "I can't, I'll be late for work. I promise when I come back we'll get to it and I'm sure you can go for an hour." I put my hands around his neck and kissed him goodbye. But he stopped me. "Can't we just do a quickie?" he cried. "Nope," I replied, and I took my car keys and drove away. Halfway through the drive I realized I had forgotten my wallet and phone, so I turned around and went back. I opened the house door and found the kitchen cleaned up. I walked into the dining room and found my phone and wallet, but as I was about to go I heard faint groans and moans. My stomach dropped. I put everything down and walked upstairs to our bedroom. The whole entire time I thought he had found someone who had filled his needs, that he was cheating on me and my house, in my bed right after I left. But as I got closer I heard him moaning my name. And I slowly opened my door. He was facing the opposite direction. I saw his butt clenching and unclenching his butt. I stood there for a while and before he came undone I laughed. I don't know what came over me, but I couldn't contain it. He jumped up, threw my pillow aside and pulled up his pants. He looked at me embarrassed and shocked. After I stopped laughing he said, "I thought you were gone." And that made me laugh even more. I then told him I'll leave him alone so he can continue. I called work and told them I wouldn't make it for the last hour. It has been 2 hours and he won't speak, even though I told him it was okay and I told him we could do it, but he was too ashamed. The sight of him clenching and unclenching his butt was the part that got me the most.